Footsteps walking with me, footsteps I cannot see, but every move I make and every step I take, I know they're there with me. They walk with me all the way, beside me day by day, through good and bad, through happy and sad. Those footsteps won't go away. I'll never walk in life alone. There'll always be someone there. I know he won't let me down. He's with me everywhere. The special things in life I've done have been through him and his love. I've been blessed in so many ways, thanks to the Lord above. Footsteps walking with me, footsteps I cannot see, but every move I make and every step I take, I know they're there with me. They walk with me all the way, beside me day by day, through good and bad, through happy and sad. Those footsteps won't go away. I think that my life's been planned by the one who's guiding me. When I'm led by the hand of someone I can't see, I'm not always sure where to go. That's when I follow his lead. I know that the pathway that he shows will help me to succeed. Footsteps walking with me, footsteps I cannot see, but every move I make and every step I take, I know they're there with me. They walk with me all the way, beside me day by day, through good and bad, through happy and sad. Those footsteps won't go away. Through good and bad, through happy and sad, by my side they will stay.
I know it's not right, reminiscing tonight of days that are gone and returning no more. For the girl I dream of has another man's love, far, far away on a Donegal shore. But why should I care? For she's happy over there. She may have children, she may be wealthy or poor, but I can't help my dreams of what might have been if I stayed at home on my Donegal shore. Now it's winter time there, all the trees will be bare, and the rain clouds will darken my native Gweedore. But if that girl I could hold, every raindrop would be gold. It could fall all around us on my Donegal shore.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand?
And time can do so much. Are you still more? I need your love. I need your love. God, speed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. Oh, Lord, only time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. God speed your love to me.
Hello everybody. On behalf of Carol's family, daughters Lynn and son-in-law Daryl, Karen and son-in-law Gary and Joe, Carol's grandchildren Talianne, Scott, Mitchell, Sam, Dyson and Taylor and their families, with her sisters Lorraine, brothers David and Colin, I would like to welcome and thank you all for coming here. Also to those joining us on the live stream, to offer support to her family and to share your fond memories of time spent with Carol. Unfortunately, Dyson is unavailable to join us today, but he sends his love and regards to us all. The family would like to take this opportunity to thank Jessie and the staff here at Parkside, the Northwest Palliative Care team, Nick, Josh, Poppy, and all the staff at Yamina Park. Dr. Al Sharma and staff at the GP Super Clinic GUI, Dr. Keith MacArthur and the entire VAD team. They also extend the gratitude to Cherie O'Donnell, Karen Cherry, and the kitchen ladies from the South Burney Bowls Club. The care, compassion and respect given to Carol cannot be measured, and we are eternally grateful. To our dear friends who have been there for us all, we thank you from the depths of our hearts. My name is Darryl Lodges and I'm Carol's son-in-law and Lynn's husband, and I'm honoured to have been asked by the girls to share Carol's eulogy with you all today. Carol Ann Miller was born on the 11th of September 1946 in Newport, Wales. She was the second eldest and second daughter for Ray and Queenie Miller, and is survived by sister Lorraine and brothers David and Colin. Ray, Queenie and Lorraine, Carol and David immigrated to Tasmania in 1949, with Colin being born in Tasmania 5 years later. This migration from the UK was known at the time as the 10-pound Poms. The journey by sea aboard the MV Cheshire took 6 weeks and docked in Fremantle, Western Australia on Carol's 3rd birthday. The crew threw a party for the children disembarking, and Carol thought it was for her party. What a fantastic memory to start your new life in a new country. They then made their way to Tasmania via Melbourne aboard the SS Taruna, where they settled in the hydro village of Tarraleah, where Ray had been commissioned to work for Hydro Tasmania. The family lived in Tarraleah for 5 years before moving to 4 Kent Street in Penguin, where Carol lived until the age of 17 when she married Gary Cushy Summers in 1964, and not long after Lynette came along in 1965, Karen in 1966 and Joanne in 1971. Carol was naturalised as an Australian citizen on the 27th of June 1986. Carol often shared memories of those early years in Tarraleah, recollecting the freezing temperatures and the rugged and isolated terrain around the small village. She recalled climbing freely up and down the infamous pipelines and swimming in the dam at the bottom with her siblings and children from the village, always keeping an alert ear out for the siren that would announce the impending water dump down the pipes. Crazy to think now how dangerous this actually was, and yet it was one of her fondest memories. She was, however, very happy when the family left Tarraleah behind and moved to Penguin, which she absolutely loved. Carol always held close and special memories and friendships she made whilst growing up there, especially so for a lifelong cherished friend, Lorraine Watkins, nee Maynard, and her brother Kevin. Ray and Queenie purchased the Foursquare store in Raby Street in Ulverston, located near the clock, whilst they were still living in Penguin, and then they moved to Ulverston in 1970. Carol recalled helping her dad deliver groceries for him when he'd injured his back, and the girls remember fondly visiting the store, watching the train go past at the back of the store, and their nan giving them a sherbet cone with a marshmallow and hundreds and thousands. Carol attended Penguin Primary School, which is now the Penguin Market, and Ulverston High School, where she was a popular pupil and, in her own words, a semi-conscious or conscientious student. She did, however, show promise in her sporting abilities and was a good marching girl, a keen netballer, and later in life, an even keener indoor and outdoor bowler. We will touch on these areas a little more detail as we go. After completing high school, Carol worked at Coles Variety and the Commercial Bank in Ulverston. She returned to work later in life and was the secretary for a time at the Burnie Trotting Club, now the Burnie Harness Racing Club, a paid position she held for 10 years. She also worked at Annette's Weight Loss Centre, the Burnie Port Authority, and as licensee and bar manager at the South Burnie Bowls Club. Carol also was a committed and dedicated volunteer and held numerous positions for the sporting associations that she loved, whether it was as secretary, treasurer, president, coach, selector, committee member, mentor, or as an official. Carol always approached these roles in a dedicated and enthusiastic way and proudly led by example in all that she did. Carol was a state B badge netball umpire and a national indoor bowls umpire. Sport has always been a huge part of Carol's life, and her support of the girls in their own sporting endeavours was constant and never wavered. Sport brought her to her life a significant amount of joy, wonderful experiences, and many great shared memories. As mentioned, in her younger days, Carol was a marching girl, and she was a member of the Penguin Fusiliers. She competed in competitions locally across Tasmania and interstate, where her and her team were the recipients of many medals. She loved the precision, the music, the team synchronicity involved in this, and extended that love to being an avid watcher of the Royal Military Tattoo broadcast every year. Carol loved her music, Elvis, dancing, playing cards, and a drink of Bacardi with half lemon and half soda. And she always enjoyed family get-togethers, catching up with friends, cooking up a storm, but most of all, Carol loved her sports. Tennis, bowls, both indoor and outdoor, darts, volleyball, cricket, netball, footy, basketball, swimming, the Commonwealth and Olympic Games, New Year's Day sports, and horse racing. Carol was a loyal and dedicated member of the Brisbane Lions Footy Club, and we all knew not to visit, call, or have an emergency when her boys were playing. And as a mad keen Hawks supporter, I appreciate the commitment to her team. The family were very happy that she got to experience the Lions' back-to-back premierships in 2024 and 2025. Her love of tennis was second to none. A patriotic Aussie, she loved the careers of all of our players and loved Pat Rafter, the Woodies, Sam Stozer, Leighton Hewitt, Alex de Minaur, and her absolute favourite Ash Barty, even crying with happiness when Ash Barty had her babies. Carol also loved her basketball, never missing her Jack Jumpers games. She religiously enjoyed sharing this love with her sister-in-law, Christine. Weekly and game night commentary and critique, messaging between both of them was aplenty. Carol's netball career spanned many years, starting as a player with Lab 10 and then her own team, Emu Bay, as the goal shooter. She told the story of wanting to start this new team as Lab 10's coach, Yvonne Bird, made them run too much at training. She spoke often of playing in those years on the courts painted over the Rolfos car park area in town, which is now the Metro Cinema and North Terrace Apartments, where they now stand. It was a regular memory shared and laughed about when she would recall cleaning up the emptied out car ashtrays on the ground before being able to start playing. Times have certainly changed. Carol was an integral part of the Burnie Netball Association, particularly the Schoolgirls Association, of which she was awarded life membership in 1998. This was an honour she was very proud of and was humbled to be presented with this award by Jenny Carter, another stalwart contributor to the Schoolgirls Association and a dear and cherished friend. Carol also ran and managed the netball canteen for many years. They were a formidable team in those days, and she often spoke of her memorable time shared with those dedicated ladies of the association, none more so than Audrey Quillam, who the centre is named after, Jan Melbourne, Jill Moles, Cleone Provitt, may they rest with peace, Jenny Carter as mentioned, Janine Schock, Carleen Braden, Wendy Foster, Lynn Price, Judy Lutwich, Yvonne Bird, Noreen Hartlett, Sue King, Merlene Button, and many other wonderful and dedicated women. All three of her girls played netball, and Carol was always there to support them, and she passed her deep love of the sport on to Lynn. Carol was very proud of Lynn's many achievements and accomplishments, never more so than when Lynn was recently inducted into the Tasmania Netball Hall of Fame. Lynn is eternally grateful to her mum and holds many special memories of that time spent together on the many road trips around the state to training and game dates. Carol is fondly remembered with high regard in all capacities by all who knew her within the B&A. The tribute shared by the B&A for Carol was fitting and wonderful to see. I'd like to share with you a lovely message Lynn received from fellow teammate and friend Jan Cole, which echoes the sentiment of many, I'm sure. It was an absolute pleasure to work closely with Carol when I started work at Burnie High School. She was my lifeline with all things schoolgirls netball. I learned so much from her and she made a huge impact on me. I'm so grateful to Carol. She gave me the much needed confidence I needed. Thank you. By far in her personal sporting life, being a member of the South Burnie Bowls Club and all that that encompassed was the most significant and memorable time for her. Carol became a Bowls member in 1996 and in her first year was the singles novice champion. She received a certificate of recognition for 20 years continued membership in 2016 and was an active playing member until her health declined in 2023. It is a show of her strength and character and can-do attitude. She returned to bowls after her initial cancer diagnosis, surgery and chemotherapy in 2021, winning the B-grade champion ladies fours for the 2021-2022 season. Carol celebrated indoor bias bowl success in 94, 97, 2001, 2002 and 2003 and lawn bowl success winning the Division 1 Premiership in 2005. Carol felt proud to wear the uniform and represent the club. It gave her immense joy and fulfilment to play, officiate, work, support and volunteer with her teammates and the many wonderful friends she made during her time at the club. The trip to Hobart for state finals, catering, soup and sandwiches, morning teas with the ladies, dinners and the counter teas, quiz nights, calling bingo, Melbourne Cup days, which she organised and shared with her daughter Karen, are some of her best and most favourite memories. Beautiful, supportive new friendships were formed and old ones strengthened during her 27 years with the club. She loved and was so thankful for her friendships with Margaret, Dulcie, Biddy, Peg, Gloria, Wendy and Pat, may they all rest with peace, and Jan, Renee and Chris. It was at the club that Carol met Gary and they shared some wonderful years together. On a personal note, I recall Carol once shared with me a memory of my own grandmother, Laura Walker, some of you may know, who was a stalwart of the Penguin Bowls Club. I knew my nan was a keen lawn bowler for many years, but I failed to fully appreciate what a stickler she was for the rules and the dress codes. Carol told me that she was reminded by Laura that her uniform must be at the correct height to her knee. During her life, Carol made many close friends whom she shared many wonderful and memorable times with. She was very grateful and thankful to all of those connections and experiences in her life. In her last weeks, Carol shared with her girls some of her favourite memories. Early shack days at Beauty Point, hosting parties and dancing to great music. Mildura, Queensland and cruise ship holidays. The multiple houseboat trips with mock weddings, various injuries and walking the plank. Time spent at the van at Port Sorell and the annual Easter crib tournaments and ballet championships. The Rouse Place ballet championships, catching up with her Delinquent family, Crayfish Creek trips, Sunday school catch-up and the Punters Club, State Bowls finals and Mrs Brown's boys trips, both to Hobart. Music nights and progressive dinner parties, Monday night line dancing in Von's lounge room, catering for weddings and dinners, netball road trips. Her 50th birthday was surprised blind date by Wally Wannabit, aka her great friend Kay. Annual Christmas breakfasts, Australia Day barbecues, and backyard cricket with all of her grandkids. Lastly, experiencing the many highs and lows of owning racehorses, particularly champion pacer Prince Nijo, following him all over Tasmania and Victoria as he became one of the best pacers Tasmania has ever seen. These were one of the best times of her life, and she kept a pretty impressive scrapbook of the entire journey too. As many of you would attest to, Carol always presented immaculately, and hey, what about those fingernails? She considered herself quite a fashion guru and would not hesitate to dish out honest professional opinions on the outfit choices of her daughters and also the chosen attire of the TV presenters and weather girls on the news. She was the proverbial hostess with the mostess and was an exceptional organiser. All things she prided in herself. She relished in socialising and including everybody in celebrations. Carol wanted to make special mention and thank the following people for their friendships, love and support, and for consistently reaching out to her over these last 5 years when she was battling with ill health. Her cherished bestie, Chris Mayfield, her beloved and forever missed friend, Wendy Wiseman, sister Lorraine, sister-in-law, special friend, Christine Reynolds, neighbours, Leah Ling, Abby Matheson, long-time friends, Lorraine Watkins, Chris and Bevan Mollison, Kathy and Tony Beaumont, and Gloria Bamfield and her Bowles family. Particular Rena King, Marlene Singleton, and special friend Jan Carrison, who never wavered in her care and support for Carol right up until her final days. I now have a few words to read out on behalf of Carol's grandson Mitch. Hey Nan, I've tried to come up with a sentence that describes what you mean to me, but there are too many words needed to fit into just one. I always knew I could call you day or night and you would answer. You helped me try to achieve some ambitious goals and you were always there to pick me up if I fell short. Without judgment or criticism, just love, understanding and support. You always believed in me and I wouldn't be the person I am today without you. Memories I will treasure forever, time spent at your house after school watching MASH, Hogan's Heroes and the darts finals together. We would cheer on Simon Whitlock and Phil Taylor and have ourselves a cup of tea. I would give anything to mow your lawn or wash your car one more time just to spend another minute with you, Nan. I will love and miss you always. Love, Mitch. We will now play a photo montage to Carol's chosen songs.
If you see the wonder of a fairy tale, you can take the future, even if you fail. I believe in angels, something good in everything I see. I believe in when I know the time is right for me, I'll cross the stream. I have a dream. I have my destination makes it worth the while, pushing through the darkness, still another mile. I believe in angels, something good in everything I see. I believe in angels when I know the time is right for me. I cross the street. I have a dream. I cross the street. I have a dream. I have a dream, a song to sing, to help me cope with anything. If you see the wonder of a fairy tale, you can take the future, even if you fail. I believe in angels, something good in everything I see. I believe in angels when I know the time is right for me. I cross the street. I have a dream. I cross the street. I have a dream.
It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I can never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. All day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you hold me near, you drown out the crowd. Try as they may, they can never define what's being said between your heart and mine. of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all.
Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. I dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Yeah. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love.
when no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong. You give me love and consolation. You give me hope to carry on. And you're always there to lend a hand in everything I do. That's the wonder of you. Come in. And when you smile, the world is brighter. Touch my hand and I'm a king. Oh, your love to me is worth a fortune. Your love for me is everything. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Waiting. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you.
I'm going to conclude the eulogy by reading out some final words from the girls for their mum, which will be followed by one last song and a photo montage. Sleep sweetly and with serene peace now, dearest mum. Your hard and bravely fought battle is now over. You have well earned your eternal rest after a life well spent, full of precious memories for all of us lucky to have been part of your earthly journey. Life is not always a bed of roses, the skies are not always filled with rainbows and butterflies, and throughout your life, amongst the beauty, there were heartaches, defeats, betrayals and ill treatment. These were part of your and our lives too, and should be acknowledged also. As it is during these times that you showed us your true survivor spirit, your inspiring resilience, your amazing strength, your beautiful heart, and your unbreakable tenacity, feisty soul. These are the times that birthed our own resilience, our stubborn, headstrong ways, and taught us how to be brave, honest, and to protect those we love. Mum, you were our first love, you were our best friend, our first and unrelenting forever supporter. Our first call when achievements were made, celebrations were afoot, when our children and grandchildren were born, and when the shit hit the fan. Thank you for your guidance, love and support throughout our lives, for riding beside us through all of the highs and the lows and unique individual journeys. Thank you for being the best mum and nan you possibly could be to our girls and our grandchildren, and the best Nanny Honda and Nanny Kaggle to your great-grandchildren. We will miss you every day, but we are so grateful that you are ours, and we know you will be with us forever. Till our souls meet again, we will hold you, your love, and our cherished memories deeply in our hearts. Bye for now, Mum. We love you. Your three girls.
I find reason to believe in my daughter's eyes. And when she wraps her hand around my finger, heart puts a smile in my heart. Everything becomes a little clearer. I realize what life is all about. It's hanging on when your heart has had enough. It's giving more when you feel like giving up. I've seen the light. It's in my daughter's eyes. In my daughter's eyes, I can see the future, a reflection of who I am and what will be. And though she'll grow and someday leave, maybe raise a family, when I'm gone, I hope you'll see how happy she made me. For I'll be there in my daughter's eyes.
Please stand as we farewell Carol as she embarks on her next adventure. And on behalf of the family, we thank you all again for being here and for those who joined us on the live stream. And invite you to please join us at the McKenna Park Hockey Centre to continue the celebration and sharing of memories of Carol's life. Thank you.